Good evening. You brought these flowers? Who are you? What's happened to...
Mr. Arnson? We still do not know exactly what has happened with the gentleman, but we are here to try and find out. Listen to me, miss.
Lucy.
My dear Miss Lucy, my friend and I have come here all the way from England. You may have seen us this morning with the sheriff.
Are you working for him?
No. Actually, we suspect him of obstructing our investigation. Our case has some remote connection with Mr. Arnson, so we went to his home to talk with him. While there, we found evidence he has been abducted, and one of his servants had been murdered.
Kidnapped? But why?
I don't know, but time is running out. Please tell us what you know about Mr. Arnson. And, Miss Lucy, omit nothing. Even the most trivial of facts may prove to be of great importance.
He is such a kind man and had promised we would be married this autumn. He arrived in New Orleans about 2 years ago. He's a hunter and was to stay but a few weeks. He was after something in the swamp, Lord knows what. Then we met here. I had just started working, you see. Madam said that she would let me leave only if my debts and worth to her was paid off in full. A few weeks ago, Mr. Arneson, said that he had the solution. Maybe he had the money and was kidnapped by people who wanted it. It would have been a small fortune to most folks around here.
And you know where he could have hidden it?
Oh, I don't care about the money. If it could bring me back, Errol, I'd give it away gladly. He showed me a secret room upstairs. He shoots with a gun to open it. He says that nobody else can succeed but a real marksman. Behind the wall is a cupboard with weapons and a little box hidden behind a big rifle. His money is inside. To open the gate of the cupboard, he uses a signet ring that he wears on his right hand. But how can any of this help you? You don't have his ring.
You have been of greater assistance than you may realize, Miss Lucy. If Mr. Arnson is still alive, we shall bring him back to you. Come on, Watson.
Do we have to go back and get his right hand from the raccoon?
Now, Watson, let's explore this swamp.
We must find that fisherman, the one at the docks who gave us information. He could help us.
Okay. What? But we've got information about the... What? Okay. I'll do what you say, Watson. But I think we should go back to the house and get the signet ring and the box and stuff. But alright. I don't need to do this, do I? Champagne.
Will this cover the cost of a boat?
It been kept in a bad way. My foot, it warm now for sure. All this'll get you is them planks from the woodpile around there.
And one of your lanterns.
Sold.
What do you expect to do with this, Holmes? Build a raft?
I mean...
Watson, let's pay a visit to this Arnson.
What? What? What is going on?
Would you be so kind as to explain to me why we are coming back with these wood planks?
We are searching for a signet ring, Watson.
And how do these planks help us
Well,
find
we've
it?
turned them into
We must
ladder.
recover the hand that wears it, so we must find a way to lure its finder.
But whom are you talking about, Holmes?
The raccoon. Is that how you spell raccoon? Yes, it is.
The facts speak for themselves, Watson. The key that unlocks Arnson's cupboard is the signet ring he customarily wears on his right hand. There was the very same severed by one of his kidnappers
Probably
when
not.
the poor man clung to the bush we saw on the way to the bayou. It so happens that raccoons are attracted by carrion and also are quite taken by shiny objects. No doubt one has made off with our missing hand and its ring. I noticed their tracks nearby, and no doubt they have a nest in this area. Find the raccoons, and we find our hand.
As you put it, it seems quite obvious, Holmes.
It's simplicity itself. But now we need to place some bait so the little fellow will come out and take us back to his den.
We're getting a piece of ham now. Are you finally allowing me to get a piece of ham? Ugh.
I'm going to set this outside to attract the little devil.
Ah! Doors. They're difficult. So it's around here.
I need something.
Oh, I need to actually put thing. I'm shocked. He's up the tree next to where he is.
Watson, there's the
Oh.
nest. It's on the roof above the balcony.
Oh, okay, he's jumped across. I mean, I think that's silly. I think the tree makes more sense. Grumble, grumble. Oh. What's... Why not?
Excuse me, madam. I'm merely passing by with no wish to disturb you, although I'm sure you found Mr. Arnson to be a man of good taste.
Boom, boom. Right, so now we use that ring to unlock this.
Here's what we need to buy a boat.
Oh, I see.
What a splendid weapon.
Indeed, it'll be of great advantage in the swamp.
And he's disappeared. Watson's not even here to say that and, you know, load it. Which I assume is what he just did. Is that everything then? I'm going to just look. This particular quiz has no direct answer in the game itself. Oh. Right. Apparently I need to get the ladder again then. Just hypothetically. No, I don't. Okay.
Watson, we must inspect...
What do you mean? Use the ring. Take the money and one of the guns. Okay, I've done that. Take the ladder from against the wall, move it to over the balcony. But I can't get it. You won't let me take it. Okay. Do I try and leave and then that triggers it?
You should have listened to me, Mr. Holmes, and gone back on your boat.
It's the sheriff. Quickly, load the rifle, Holmes.
No, Watson, forget the gun and see to the ladder, and quickly. No, Watson, forget...
Shut up, Holmes. You've already said that. Right, okay, we go around this way. See to the ladder. You said over this way? What? Oh.
Let's go, Watson, to the port.
Oh, was that it? I thought we were like going down to the over to the tree or something. If only we could also go down this ladder and shoot them. So silly.
Have we enough to buy a boat, sir?
For sure.
Excellent. Could you tell us the best way to reach the swamp area nearest to the rich parish?
That's simple enough for any fool. Sail along the river crook and keep close to the shore.
There is one last service you can do for us. The boat from which we disembarked is scheduled to leave tomorrow for Europe. Could you take a message to the crew for us? We may need for them to hold their departure until 8 o'clock in the morning.
Will do.
And they almost
And
certainly
one
won't
last
bother.
thing. How may we identify old Sam's racks from any others?
Old Sam's racks be marked with blue and white tops.
Tops or ropes? Possibly the same thing.
Now, Watson, let's explore this swamp.
I don't want to. It's going to be scary. Right. It's... Which one do we want? Ah. Thompson's notes. Search for... So, blue and white. So that's just blue.
Here is the hidden passage near old Sam's racks. We are on the right course, Watson.
So what do I do? Search for... Pass in front of the demon rock.
Here is the hidden passage near old Sam's racks. We are on the right course, Watson.
Okay, so come on. Oh, that might be the demon rock. Pass in front, take a left in front of the jellyfish. Okay. Okay, that was the wrong place. Way to go. I've got myself turned around now.
Nothing of value there, Watson.
Oh, blue and white ahead.
Here is the hidden passage near old Sam's racks. We are on the right course, Watson.
We're on a course. Clearly, I don't think we're on the right one. Or is that the demon rock? Oh, follow the blue and white. That seems like a fun place.
But what is this horror, Holmes? Where have you taken us?
Near the goal, Watson. Near the goal.
Oh, is that the jellyfish? Maybe that's the jellyfish.
Good God! Look in the water. What monsters!
No, Watson. They are crocodiles, and apparently not very accommodating.
I can think of nothing useful. What are we to do, Holmes?
We must find some enticing food to lure them away from here, Watson. Let us think.
Holmes, I fail to see how they feed these creatures, and do not rely on me to dive in.
Okay. Do I shoot the bodies down? Nope. Oh, hello. Yeah, we do.
Bravo, Watson. Here is what will draw these reptiles in that direction and free the passage.
Much better. But let's hurry and get ourselves across before we become their next course.
Okay. So there's left around the jellyfish. Assuming this is the jellyfish. So they'll know you. I'm sure of it. Okay, no, this is it. So this is all we have to do. I think, assuming that is the jellyfish, that's it.
Attention, Watson. We arrive. Stand ready.
Here now, this is hardly reassuring.
No, it isn't, is it? Arneson.
Watson, see what you can do for this poor man. His servant took a harsh and terrible revenge by letting him go to these wild men. As for the others, I'm afraid we are too late.
Yes.
Pitiable and blind fools! Are you not aware of the Great One's arrival? Even now, his servants are coming across his kingdom, and the enlightened will give up their flesh to him. All will be present for his awakening. Do not fight the calling! Soon he will end his dreaming, and your world will be swallowed whole. Bow down and give thanks. You are the food of his new world.
Sure. Yeah.
I've got it, Holmes.
You've got what? This is Grizzly.
This is useless.
That won't fit. Does that go there? Ooh, a book.
What a strange book. I've never seen these idioms before. How perfect. It'll provide welcome diversion during our return voyage. A good number of people have been here, not long ago, and indeed not freely.
Oh, the people who've been... Well, there's been people, like, the people who've gone missing. Are we done?
Holmes, help me to carry him to the boat. I really can't say if he will survive the voyage back.
Ah, there we go. Thud. Splash. Thud. Oh, no thud. Disappointing.
By the devil, that'd be Arneson.
Indeed. Do you know someone who can be accommodating and tend to him?
You takes yourselves round and sees that little Lucy what lives on the boat.
I know where Lucy is. Please, help my friends to lift this poor man to the wharf, and I will go find Miss Lucy.
What can we do for you, my pretty one?
Dear madam, could you tell Lucy that we have found Mr. Arneson, and tell her to hurry? This may be her last chance to see him while he still breathes.
Lucy! Lucy! Ah, here you are. This gentleman found you, fella. My God, can it be true? Sure enough, as he say. What have they done with you? Oh, my poor love!
He has lost his hand and is in deep shock. But with rest and tender care, he has a good chance to survive these injuries.
Oh, madam, please, please.
If I could have a moment, we found this sum of money, which is a large amount, and belongs to Mr. Arneson. I think it is fair to entrust it to your care.
Well, this seems all right then. I will take good care of you. You'll see, my love.
About Arneson's place, there was some disorder left there. If you could be a good man and set things right.
You can count on old Champagne for every little thing. Now that's a fact.
I can see our friend is in good hands. We better hurry, Watson. I see our ship is making ready to leave.
Oh, we're looking at the book. That may not be wise, Holmes. Holmes?
Watson, I have told you several times now, I am not to be disturbed.
But Holmes, you have been locked inside your cabin for all of 4 days now. Outside, the sun is simply radiant, and the wind from the sea...
If you approach me, Watson, I will throw you out. Now, leave me.
Blast it all, Holmes! I am bored. I can't take these sailors' conversations for another minute.
Oh,
We have an understanding, Watson, each to his purpose. I will look to the translation of the book. You are to study the figures written out by our young friend Davy. Now, get on with your task and leave me to mine.
But you know that these enigmas are not my strong point. Wouldn't you have some other task, which is better suited to my skills, Holmes?
Of course. You're a man of letters, after all. So, return to the bridge, take your trusted notebook, and apply your mind to editing this small writing.
Agreed. On what subject?
It is my monograph on the calculated trajectories of gull excretia. Good day, Watson.
oh, I was hoping I was wondering if we were going to actually do that
I see
editing.
we have received a message, undoubtedly from my brother Mycroft.
No one else writes to me.